I'm going to say this and then I ain't going to say nothing else. If you are in your 30s, early 30s, give or take a few years, if you are right now all over the place, if you are, maybe you were married, maybe you already divorced, got a few kids, and just trying to figure life out, you need to hear this post. If you have moved a lot already, if you, and sometimes 2 and 3 times out of a year, if that's you, you need to hear this post. If you have already had a lot of jobs, some of which you quit, a few of which you were fired from, you need to hear this post, okay? Because I don't want for you what was me when I was your age and a whole lot of other baby boomers that are my age. I don't want this for you. I don't want what so many baby boomers are dealing with right now. I don't want for you. Let me tell you something. Listen to me. Listen to me closely. All right? Especially if you got to have job after job after job and you all over the place and you are not stable. Okay? A lot of that, probably more than likely, if you're anything like me, it's as a result of your childhood, okay? You had an unstable childhood, and that has recycled into your life now. Let me tell you something. You don't want to turn around and look 30 years down the road, and you are 60 years old, and you ain't got much to show for it. You don't have retirement. You don't have a life insurance policy. You don't have any of the things that you need to have in order to survive in the world that's surely going to be your world in 30 more years. You don't want it. I'm telling you, you don't want it. Get them kids stable. Raise them babies. Raise them with love. Make sure they got a roof over their head. Make sure they clean. Make sure they get their lessons. Go to their parent-teacher conference. Do the things that you need to do for them to make sure they raise them up with respect. Teach them manners. Make sure they respect their elders. All of those good things. Those things don't run out. Those things still last, okay? So I don't care what nobody say. Make sure you give that to them. And above all, give them love. Raise them babies with love. Don't let the world teach them what love is all about. You teach them what love is all about. That's that. Okay? Now, your job, find one. Okay? And stay on it. Huh? All right? And look, let me tell you something. If you got to leave a job, make sure you got something else. Make sure you got something else to fall back on. You don't want to be this age that a lot of us baby boomers are, relying on Social Security and don't have any type of retirement. You don't want that. Store up. Get you a life insurance policy. Put a policy on them babies. Okay? I don't care if the child just came out the womb. Get a policy. You're going to feel a lot better about yourself. God forbid if something happens. Get a policy. Okay? Get your life in order. If you don't know what you want to do, I know because there's a whole lot of people out here, all this business, that business. You need your own business. You need to be a business owner, blah, 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 blah. Everybody ain't meant to be a business owner. And if you work for somebody and you work in customer service, treat people right. Because people are putting food on your table when they patronize the business that you're working in. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Treat them with respect. Treat them with kindness. And I'm telling you that come back. You don't know who you're going to meet. You might end up meeting somebody that will change your life forever. So always treat people right. Get yourself stable. Make sure you have a job. And if you don't have a job, make sure you have some career. And if you're looking for something, take something. Listen, make sure the studies ain't more than 2 years. A nurse, Truck driver, these are good careers. The military, these are good careers. These are careers that can give you a good kickstart in your life. Okay? So you figure that out. I can't figure that out for you. I'm just telling you, get stable. I'm just telling you, make sure you raise them kids. I'm just telling you, listen, let me tell you something. When I was your age, my husband used to come to me anytime. I don't think I want to be married anymore. And here I go. Because I was young. I was naive. Okay. And I get the packing. And I moved. Grabbed up me and my children. And I moved. I was the one that moved. Every single time. I don't want that for you. Then you got to stay with somebody in between moving and this, that, and the other babies. I just don't want that for you. If you don't hear anything else I say, if you don't listen to another post I make, listen to me when I tell you, get your life stable. You don't want to look back 30 years from now and say, Lord, where did the time go? Because right now you ain't thinking about being this age. Right now you're not thinking about being in your late 50s and your you in 60s. You're not thinking about that because you're having a whole lot of sex. You going out, you laughing with your mouth wide open. Oh, child, I mean, you having a ball. But let me be the first to let you know, get your business in order. Pay your bills, pay your rent on time, make sure your credit is where you need it to be so that you can get things, so that you can take care of them babies. If you need something to fall back on, you might have to fall back on your credit, all that good stuff. Listen to me. Get your life in order. Stop. I know a whole lot is going on social media, and people got businesses, and they got this, and they got that, and all that looks so glamorous and gorgeous and wonderful. And ain't nothing wrong with that if you can do it. If you can do it, and you're going to be consistent with it, because that is the formula to success anyway, consistency. If you're going to do it, fine. Ain't got no problem with that. Just get your stuff in order. Just get your life in order. Don't be 60 years old. Don't be that age and thinking, oh my God, where did the time go? Well, I don't have any life insurance. I don't have anything on my children. I don't have any retirement. Don't want that for you, okay? So if you don't listen to another post I make, listen to this one. You hear me? Have an amazing day.